Good morning, everyone. I want to take just a few minutes to talk about what to expect over the next 18 months. My goal is to provide some transparency to the partial facts that are put out to the public by the Winnebago County Sheriff's Office under Gary's direction, through AI-generated messaging and through a marketing campaign influenced by politics using the resources of the Office of the Winnebago County Sheriff. Some of the things I'll be revealing facts that our citizens should be aware of, but are not, because of the political retaliation that happens behind the scenes. There are many people that are aware of how things operate, but do not speak up because of retaliation. And I just want to provide some facts on how things work. Over time, Gary will try to fix, ignore, or cover up all the shortcomings that I will be discussing over the next 18 months. The issue is that he did not express any concern about these matters over the past 11 or 12 years until they are publicly disclosed. Back August 6th of 2024, I met with Gary at Arrow Ale House and had lunch with him to find out what his intentions were for 2026. Gary informed me that he was going to run for re-election for a fourth term. He said that, quote, "I am not done yet," unquote. Gary, during this meeting, he decided to tell me how entrenched he is within the Republican Party here in Winnebago County and how much influence he had. Gary said he didn't want to see me get hurt, but when the time comes, he'll do what he needs to do to win re-election. Gary and I parted ways. We finished lunch. Probably about 6 weeks later, September 20th of 2024, I had lunch with Rick Saganic, who is the chief deputy under Gary, at Garrett's restaurant. Rick and we sat down for lunch, and Rick told me the reason why I needed to take this meeting was because he heard that I was saying that he's part of the problem in the sheriff's office. I said, well, I'm not the only one saying that, but yes, he is part of the problem in the sheriff's office. It was quite evident why Rick took this meeting was to clearly talk about the campaign and politics. Rick arrived at the meeting wearing a Winnebago County Sheriff's Office uniform and driving a Winnebago County unmarked squad car. During this lunch, Rick informed me that Gary's not afraid of me and he's going to easily beat me in the election. And he also decides to tell me that Gary's very entrenched in the Winnebago Republican Party and across the state and federal government. Rick said, shares this story with me, that when Kevin McCarthy, the U.S. House of Representatives, was Speaker of the House, during that time frame, his people tried to recruit Gary to run for the 17th District in U.S. House. Gary did not do that. Somebody else ran and lost against the incumbent during the 2024 election. Not quite sure if he was trying to intimidate me or the whole reason behind that, but that's kind of the way I took it. So once he shares those stories with me, we end up finishing lunch. As we're walking out, we shake hands, and I said, well, I assume that the relationship between you, Gary, and I are never going to be the same. And Rick affirmatively says, you're correct. They're never going to be the same. This is only a small part of the broader issue. The purpose of sharing this information is to inform citizens about how some politicians operate. It's unfortunate when individuals lose sight of their job responsibilities. So what this prompted me to do was look into some campaign contributions. We'll talk about that next week. Everybody have a safe week, and I will talk to you soon. Thank you.